What's up, people? It's your boy Toby, and this is Fresh Off the Boat Show. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Subscribe to the channel. I really don't know what to make of this, right? Because obviously I do not have the answers to this. I don't have all the facts to this. So I'm on here asking questions, really, right? Because ever since I've been a young man, every single year, we always hear that California is burning. The wildfires, all this stuff, right? But for some weird reason, California, LA, have not done anything to mitigate this. Because my question will be, if this happens every year, why haven't the government done something about this? Now, currently, a lot of people have lost their homes. Some people have died, unfortunately. And when I look at the mayor of Los Angeles, I saw a video floating online today when she was on her way from Ghana. I'm asking, what are you even doing? Let's check out this video, yeah? Let's check out this video of this woman coming back from Ghana, and the reporter is asking her, what does she think about this? And apparently, she actually cut the budget. The LA Mayor, Karen Bass, cut fire department funding by $17 million, focused on homelessness spending months before the wildfires turned the city into a hellscape. So she went and cut the funding for the fire department. So if you know that you have this issue every single year, common sense will actually tell me that this is the department that should be funded. You get what I'm saying? This is the department that should be funded to tackle this situation, right? And also, if you actually have a look here, California, the insurance companies canceled fire policies months before the Los Angeles wildfires. So that means that they anticipated this situation. If there's anything, if you're looking at what the insurance companies are doing, that should tell you, oh, these guys are bracing themselves for this. It's going to be happening soon. So what is the government? Once again, I don't have all the answers. I'm just asking a question right here, right? Maybe some of you can leave the answers in the comment section for me, right? Why is the government, why is Gavin Newsom and his people, why have they not proactively mitigated this situation, right? So this is this lady. This is this lady.
Today, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
Wow.
Madam Mayor, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today who are dealing with this disaster?
Wow.
No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
Wow. She has absolutely nothing to say. This is crazy.
Madam Mayor, let me ask you just again, have you anything to say to the citizens today as you return?
No. They're gonna come. Ma'am, hold on 1 second.
Madam Mayor, just a few words for the citizens.
This is absolutely so diabolical to watch, right? So you're looking at this woman who is supposed to be, she's the mayor of California. She has no answers whatsoever. And I'm not surprised that Trump is ripping into these people, ripping into Gavin Newsom and his people, right? But before we actually go into what Trump has said about this, right? Let's check out some of the videos and some of the pictures of some of the things that people are going through because of this fire. So this is a whole house burnt all the way to the ground. Look at that. Look at the sky. Wow. Wow. When you go on X and everything, yeah, and just type it in, look at that. Look at this. This looks like the apocalypse. This is crazy. Look at her right here. Look at her right here. Traveling to Ghana while your place is burning to the ground. Look at his photos. Wow. Sometimes I even ask myself, right, like, why do people still even live in California, man? Because from everything that I'm seeing, it looks like a shithole right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what this guy said.
Donald Trump, before the election, about last night, I had to evacuate my home in LA because of the fires, the effects of which you can see right above me. Upon reflecting, I remembered a conversation that Joe Rogan had with Donald Trump before the election about the state of wildfire management in California. It's very easy to think of wildfires as something that Mother Nature just inflicts upon us, but we have an influence over both the intensity and the frequency of these fires. And Donald Trump pointed out that there's two things that we've done in California that might be exaggerating the effects of these fires. The first is our policy around water management, and the second is our policy around clearing deadwood in our forests. Check this out.
Los Angeles, you can't get proper amounts of water.
Right.
And it's unbelievably expensive. And they're actually thinking about rationing water. Can you believe it? I was in the farm court country with some of the Congress.
That's a place that actually needs water. Why are they rationing water? That doesn't even make sense. If you guys always have this issue every single year, yeah, there should be boreholes everywhere. There should be pipes everywhere. There should be water ready to go once this thing starts. Jesus Christ.
Congressmen were driving up a highway. And I say, how come all this land is so barren? It's farmland, and it looked terrible. It was just brown and bad. I said, but there's always that little corner that's so green and beautiful. They said, we have no water. I said, do you have a drought? No, we don't have a drought. I said, why don't you have no water? Because the water isn't allowed to flow down. It's got a natural flow from Canada all the way up north of water, more water than they could ever use. And in order to protect a tiny little fish, the water up north gets routed into the Pacific Ocean. I could have water for all of that land, water for your forests. You know, your forests are dry as a bone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Dangerous.
That water could be routed. You know, you could have everything. Oh, not only dangerous, billions of dollars a year they spend on forest fires.
Now let's look at specifically what Trump was referring to here. In 2023, California implemented what's called the Fall X2 policy. This is a policy that's designed to redirect water away from areas that endanger a specific species of fish called the Delta smelt. Proponents of this policy argue that the Delta smelt are important to indigenous populations, as well as important for the overall health of certain other endangered species in that area, like the Chinook salmon or killer whales. And that sounds good, but let's look at what the cost of protecting the Delta smelt actually is. In 2023, we dumped 109.
So to protect a fish, well, so they say. That is the reason why they had to redirect the water, even though they need the water. No wonder Trump is ripping them apart. No wonder he is ripping them apart, because this is what he said about Gavin Newsom. He said, Governor Gavin Newsom refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions of gallons of water from excess rain, snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in visually apocalyptic way. He wanted to protect an essentially worthless fish called smelt by giving it less water. It didn't work, but didn't care about the people of California. Now that the ultimate price is being paid, I would demand that this incompetent governor allow beautiful, clean, fresh water to flow into California. He is the blame of this. On top of it all, no water for fire hydrants, not firefighting planes. A true disaster. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been following this Gavin Newsom guy, and I'm not going to lie, he comes across as a very useless guy. Very useless. This is something else that Trump said about Gavin Newsom as well.
Do you believe that federal aid should be provided to California for as long as it takes?
Well, it's very sad because I've been trying to get Gavin Newsom to allow water to come. You'd have tremendous water up there. They send it out to the Pacific because they're trying to protect a tiny little fish, which is in other areas, by the way, called a smelt. And for the sake of a smelt, they have no water. They had no water in the fire hydrants today in Los Angeles. It was a terrible thing. And we're going to get that done. It's going to finally be done. I got it done from the federal side, and he didn't want to sign it, but it's not going to happen again like that. There's no reason. Can you imagine? You have farmers that don't have any water in California. They have plenty of water. They don't have a drought. They send it out to the Pacific, and it's crazy. So what's happening in California is a true tragedy. I know those areas very well. I have many friends living in those houses. That is a true tragedy. Nobody ever thought. I mean, virtually Beverly Hills and areas around Beverly Hills.
In my opinion, right, if what Trump is saying is true, Newsom should resign. He should resign. But then I keep on asking the question as well, why is it that Californians keep on voting in Democrats? I keep on asking the question. Why? Why do they keep on voting in Democrats? Because clearly these people are useless, in my opinion. When you look at all the states, and this is someone looking in from the outside, when you look at all the states that they are ruling shithole, from New York to California to Chicago, look at the crime rate in Chicago going up and everything. Yeah, let's hear what this guy had to say about what Trump said about him.
To attack you, blame you for this.
One can't even respond to it. I mean, it's people are literally fleeing. People have lost their lives. Kids.
Because of you. Because of your policies. Yes, people have lost their lives. People have died. People have fled from their homes and everything because of your policies. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with some of these people?
Lost their schools. Families completely torn asunder. Churches burned down. This guy wanted to politicize it. I have a lot of thoughts, and I know what I want to say. I won't. I stood next to a president of the United States of America today, and I was proud to be with Joe Biden. And he had the backs of every single person in this community. He didn't play politics, didn't try to divide any of us.
This guy is useless, man. This guy is useless. But listen, I'm praying for the people of California. You know, the people in LA and everything, praying for you, Lord, man. You know, I do not understand everything that's going on. I'm not going to sit here to claim, see if I do. You know, I see this happen every single year. But here in London, here in the UK, you know, we don't really understand every single thing that's happening in pertaining to this. What I'll say to the people of California and LA, you know, just praying for you, Lord, man. You know, everyone that has lost their thing, I'm not going to sit here to say that I have all the answers. I do not have all the answers. I'm asking questions myself, you know, because it seems like every single year this is happening, but nothing is being done about it, you know, and it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that we have incompetent leaders leading some of these states and everything, and things like this can easily be avoided or actually mitigated, you know, but clearly we don't have we have people that choose not to do their job properly for whatever reason. Praying for you guys. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Educate me, because just like I said, I don't have the answers. I don't know everything when it comes to this. You go, I mean, educate me when it comes to this, please. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, leave a like, leave a comment, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, or tell an enemy to tell a friend. It's your boy Toby. Salute.